5 mistakes made by women during intimacy. All of us are well aware of the importance of intimacy as a reason for the success and continuity of marital life between men and women. Today, we will talk about some of the things wrong committed by the wife during the intimate relationship that cause the husband's discomfort and distress, and lead to the loss of pleasure and sexual excitement significantly. Through this video you can find out the most important mistakes that some ladies make during the intimacy so as to avoid them. Wife's refusal to change. One of the most common mistakes in a woman's intimate relationship is her refusal to change, or to experience new sexual positions and movements that break boredom and eliminate sexual routines. It is very important to change sexual positions from time to time and to try to experience some other sexual positions that are comfortable and appropriate for both partners. Also, change the place of intercourse and replace it anywhere else within the home, in order to get rid of boredom and marital routine that sneaks into the bedroom, and negatively affects the intimate relationship between spouses. But unfortunately there are women who prefer traditional sexual situations, without having the desire to change the situation and experience many other sex positions. Therefore, you must correct this error and abandon the idea of refusing to change during intercourse. Lack of initiative. Also, the wife's lack of initiative to request her husband's intimate relationship directly or in other indirect ways is one of the most common mistakes that most women make. The woman is shy and embarrassed by the request to have sexual intercourse with her husband, and often it is her husband who asks for a sexual relationship with her, even if she wishes. So, you have to let go of this idea, take the initiative. Men need to feel the desire of their wives. One of the best ways to show your husband how you want and crave him is to start applying for sex with him. Turn off the lights. One of the most frequent mistakes that a wife makes during intercourse with her husband is her constant desire to reduce or extinguish the lights completely, and also try to keep her clothes while exercising intimacy. It is a big mistake that gives the husband the feeling of not trusting yourself, and not feeling safe with him, and this is a disturbing feeling. This is in addition to losing the husband's feeling of real pleasure during intimate moments. So, take care of yourself and your body and make the lights dim so that the room full of romantic atmosphere during intercourse, and know that your husband feels a lot of pleasure when he looks at you during the relationship. It raises his desire and pleasure greatly, and raises his appetite. Neglect in personal hygiene. When you neglect your personal cleanliness, madam, you are making the biggest mistakes in yourself and your husband's right to your intimate relationship. Personal hygiene is a very essential factor for the success of any sexual relationship between the couple, because it is one of the most important factors in the husband's feelings of excitement, sexual desire, and increase the feeling of pleasure and euphoria during the exercise of intimacy. There are some women who do not care about their appearance, beauty and smell during intercourse, and this is reflected negatively and has a negative impact on the performance of the couple. Therefore, you have to pay attention to your personal cleanliness by removing excess hair from sensitive areas, and the fragrance of the finest perfumes and smells good and smart, in addition to the development of moisturizing creams that give your body a soft and sexy feel. Wear comfortable and loose clothing. The wife also makes a big mistake in the practice of sexual relations with her husband, namely her love to wear comfortable and loose cotton clothes. You should know that this wide and comfortable clothing does not cause any excitement to the husband, and lose the feeling of pleasure and sexual desire during intercourse. Although cotton clothing is very comfortable in sleep, it is not preferred to wear it during sex or intercourse, and you must wear bold and exciting lingerie that ignites sexual desire and excitement between you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel for more videos.